What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to an episode of Fishing with Nick, and in this episode we are going to be discussing my rod and reel arsenal for 2021 because it is way too cold to be outside. It is 11 degrees and the wind chill is -6, and I don't have the right clothes for that. There's no open water. It's just a bad, not good. Okay, I'm just going to give a shout out to, I want to say David. I'll pop the comment down right there. He suggested this in one of my last videos, and I do take suggestions, so I will be doing my rod and reel arsenal for 2021 today. Okay, my first rod we're going to go over is not a bass rod, it's my trout rod. Okay, this is my HMX Fenwick. It's a 5.6 ultralight. This is my trout rod, crappie, bluegill sometimes. I have it paired with a Fluger President. It's a nice little rod. I think it's a 20 size, 2,222. It's all the same thing. It's a size 2, size 2,000 reel. And I have on it 4-pound trilene monofilament. This is 10, but I have 4-pound. That's what's on there. It's my all-around trout rod. Really good, nice and light. You can get super accurate casts with that. You can just, I will say it doesn't have the greatest casting distance just because of how short the rod is, but you can, you know, if you're fishing a stream rudder, I know you see me like skip it up under the back, pull out a trout, whatever. This rod is great for that. It's very sensitive. You can feel anything. It's great. I love it. Okay. All these will be linked in the description if you want to buy them, I guess. I don't know. I'll put them down there. Next up, we have my first bass rod we're going to talk about. This is my D-Shock Daiwa 7-foot medium 2-piece rod. Well, it's a combo. It's paired with the whatever reel it came with. And I did a video, this is my last video, I reviewed this, so if you want to go see more in depth about this rod and reel, you can go check that out. But I'll just give you a quick overview here. It's a nice rod, a little bit heavy, but it works what I have it. I have it rigged with 15-pound braid. The exact braid here is, you can't really see it, it's Poke or Pokey. I will also link that down. Actually, they hiked the price just a couple bucks since I bought it last, but when I bought it, it was a 547-yard spool for like $8. Anyway, this stuff's amazing. It's a little thick, honestly. It's thicker than normal braid, but other than that, I don't have any strength issues. It's still strong, and you know, I don't have a problem with it. 14-pound fluorocarbon leader. Probably could go a little lighter on that. It's just the Berkeley Vanish 14-pound fluorocarbon leader, because you know, I've got some clear water around here. Gotta keep those fish on their toes. They don't know what's about to happen to them. My next, and maybe my favorite combo to date. Actually, I got this reel not that long ago. I've used it once. It's in the freezing cold. This is my Lose Laser SG1 Speed Stick, 7.3 medium heavy. It's a 1-piece. Okay. And I have paired with it my Shimano SLX XT in the 7:2:1. What I throw on this, I throw pretty much anything on this rod. It's got what I have on here right now for line is a 20-pound copolymer, actually. It's a P-Line Fluoroclear. I'm just trying it out, seeing what it can do, because I had braid on this rod before and I liked it, but I just wanted to try something a little clearer because I just felt like I wasn't getting as many bites as I was when I used my old Zebco that had mono on it. So I don't know, I'm going to try this out for the season, see what it can do. But this reel, it's similar to the Shimano SLX, which I'll talk about in a second. It's got a little bit better of a braking system, a little more advanced. But other than that, it's pretty much the same. I think the body's slightly bigger. But it casts probably better than the SLX, honestly, I'd say. Same handles. It's $129 compared to the SLX's $100, so if you're willing to spend it, I'm sure I'll have to do a comparison on those two reels in the future, but that's not this video. Yeah, 20-pound copolymer, 7.3, medium heavy, Lose Laser SG1 speed stick with Shimano SLX XT. That's a mouthful. Okay, let's move on to my final, and actually this is my newest rod. I've had the reel for a while actually, but this rod is new for me. Right now on here I have probably the heaviest bait I own. It's I'm actually not really sure what this is. It came in a mystery tackle box. I don't know if you recognize that. It's some sort of a swim bait, but it's not really a swim. It's more of a, it does like that in the water. Anyway, this is my 7.4 heavy rod. This is my beef stick. I have thrown this rod once, same time I threw that reel. I will say it is a moderate fast action, so it's not like a fast or extra fast. Fast basically means, yeah, where your tip bends. This is a mod fast. That just means maybe you get a little extra casting distance, be able to load up on that rod a little bit more. But it's rated for 2 ounces, and I was really looking for something that was rated for 2 ounces when I was looking for my heavy rod, because, well, number one, I had this bait, which is 1 1/8, and I also want to be able to throw maybe some smaller swim baits, like 168 S-Order by River to Sea. I want to get one of those, try it out on this rod. Just needed something to throw some bigger baits. I have this one rigged up with a 40-pound braid. It's the same brand of braid. It's the other one. Oh, that's 25. That's the same thing. That's it, except it's the 40. It's right there. So 40-pound braid on this bad boy. I can get enough of this stuff even though it's decently thick. Honestly, it's probably the thickness of like a standard, like a Power Pro 50, but it's 40, and that's fine for me for where I'm fishing right now. There's not a lot of like super heavy, like hydrilla and stuff that's gonna keep my baits down. But 40 seems enough for what I'm doing. I might upgrade in the future, but for now, we're gonna keep it at 40 pounds. Let's talk about the reel a little bit more. This is actually an 8-2-1. This used to be my all-around reel, but I threw it on this rod because I felt like with the heavier lures I was casting on this rod, I didn't need the advanced braking system that I do on the other rod where I'm going to be casting some lighter lures. That was my thought process behind this one. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but whatever. Now this reel I really do enjoy just because of the price point, and it's got an aluminum body. Okay, so especially when I'm flipping with this, frogging with this, it's not going to be flexing, whatever. It's just a solid all-around reel. It's got those nice grips. I had a little interruption there, but what I was talking about was this reel here, which is my first baitcaster, the Lose Speed Spool. What is this one? Lose Speed Spool Classic Pro. This is a $60 reel. I actually don't have it on a rod right now because I haven't gotten around to buying one, but I want to put it on one of those rods, one of the other Lose ones, a 7-foot medium or similar, just for some lighter stuff. A little maybe, I don't know, I might do it for poppers and jerk baits, stuff of that nature. But honestly, I don't know. So if you have any suggestions on that one, I will take suggestions. Actually, what I want to talk about is the handles on this one, because these handles, compared to the Shimano handles, they're thin. You can't get a very good grip on them. They're just kind of cheesy. I don't know. I really love those Shimano handles. That's honestly that's one of the reasons why I bought it's like a Shimano reel over something like the Lose LFS, which has the same grips as this. And I already had the SLX, and I love these grips. They're big, they're chunky, they're super ergonomic. I just love them. Okay, as you will notice behind me, there's quite a few rods actually that I did not talk about in today's video. One of them, well, I'm about to talk about it, but this one, there's nothing wrong with this combo. I just don't use it. I haven't, honestly, it's like a catfishing combo. It's a 6-foot medium heavy one piece, and it's paired up with this cheapo Lose reel that came on another combo that I broke. That I want to fix a tip on, but I just have a bunch of just rod pieces in that corner there. I don't know. I haven't used this one forever. That one's my brother's rod. I'm just keeping it for him. And this one, oh, this is a throwback right here. This rod is the second rod I ever owned. Grandpa gave this to me like 2, 3 Christmases. I don't even know. It's been a while. It's a 2-piece, 6-foot medium whooping stick from Cabela's. It feels more like a medium, like a moderate. I don't have any use for this rod anymore. Maybe like crappie or something. So it just sits there. It's another rod. I just don't want to throw it away, but it just sits there. My gear review from last year will be popping up in the little card there. I don't wherever it is. But as you'll notice, I don't have a single combo that I did from last year except the Trout one. I have done a lot of weeding out and upgrading over the year, and I'm happy with it. And over this year, I'm sure I'll be getting plenty more combos. I have planned, I said I'll buy a new rod for that reel there. I need a cranking rod, cranking reel, maybe a new spinning rod. I don't even know. I'm just talking to myself. At this point, I'm gonna go ahead and say the video's over. Well, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you go check out my Instagram. We're almost at 200 followers. There's like 198 or something the other day, so go ahead and give me a 2-hundo. And make sure you like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.